What's up, guys? Welcome to the first Unordinary Podcast.
Woo!
All right, guys. So I'm going to jump right into it with you guys. So we started this podcast because one, it's a comedy podcast. That's going to be the whole base of it. Just telling, crazy, funny stories that have happened in our lives, and maybe even things that, are going to happen as we continue to make these podcasts. And, we're just three best friends trying to crack some jokes and honestly just try to make one of you guys laugh. And we called it the Unordinary Podcast because, well, the same way that we're making a comedy podcast and, the way that we act and the way that we're just, goofy, we're unordinary and nobody's perfect. And so, yeah.
Yeah, and to add into that, we really just want to be our authentic self, connect with our audience. Maybe other people feel the same way. Maybe other people feel like, they are unordinary and they don't fit in. But we believe that if you are unordinary, you should fit in because nobody is ordinary.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not ordinary, and everyone's unordinary, then are you really unordinary? Like,
then maybe you're just ordinary.
Yeah, you're just, and you don't
maybe
even
you're
know
just
it.
a normal Joe.
But for all of you guys out there that do think you're unordinary or don't think you fit in, we're the ones that you can listen. That you'll listen to.
You got a space right here.
Yeah, right here. Safe space too.
Yeah, as long as we reach out to one of you guys and help someone, I feel like we made this a success.
Absolutely.
Or if anybody just laughs or is entertained, my thing is we're going to embarrass ourselves a lot on this podcast. So if we can make somebody laugh or, if somebody has a funny story or feels like they're embarrassed about something, we probably have something worse that has happened in our life.
Oh yeah. I think that's kind of the goal too. Cause I think that you guys, we want, we're going to see you guys as family. This is the first one. So, it's not like we have a line out the door of people that are, listening to us right now, but we want you guys to see it. We want to have a good connection with you guys. We want you guys to know that, we're here for you guys. We're not going to just see you guys as some numbers or anything like that. To each and every one of you that, ever subscribes or follows or anything like that, we love every single one of you guys. And, we just want to make you guys laugh and tell you guys our most embarrassing stories and everything. And, maybe it'll want you guys to start a podcast one day and, do the same. I hope that we can inspire you guys to do that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, especially if somebody's having a bad day, they can just tune into our thing, listen to us.
Oh yeah, just get their mind away from things. The same way while I play video games, just forget everything that's going on in life.
We'll be your video game baby.
Yeah, to be that escape for somebody would be the world to us, honestly.
Exactly, and that's kind of why we started this is because we always sit here and we always have group discussions like this, and we thought why not add some cameras and microphones. And get it uploaded because maybe we can find some people that we can relate to, and mental health is a big thing nowadays, and being able to relate to other people that may think in their mind that they're a failure or something embarrassing happened to them. I think that it would be really cool just to have that safe space or that niche that they can tune into once a week, because that's the plan, once a week. And really just, zone out and become one with us, even though we're just three dudes talking into a microphone with a camera.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I definitely couldn't have said it better. And, we're definitely, like I said before, we're just a bunch of dudes just being goofy, just joking around and everything. And like what Logan has said, mental health is definitely something that's very serious, especially, mostly among men, but of course to the women that are out there listening, we know that you guys of course struggle with it as well. And, if we can just make you guys laugh or make you not feel alone, because, we have got our embarrassing, crazy times and our struggles in our lives and stuff. And we want you guys to just be able to, understand that you're not alone when, going through something, because we've all dealt with the same thing,
Yeah, I think that's perfect. And, starting off, I think we should introduce ourselves to the audience so they know who we are.
All right, yeah. Yeah, I'll go first, guys. So my name's Caeden. I grew up in Marble Falls, Texas, and moved to Austin when I was 11. My job is being a business owner / entrepreneur, and then I also help people move as my side hustle, and I'm 21.
My name's Chris, or Diaz. You'll hear me get called both by him, or Chodorosa. You'll hear that as well. I'm 21, freshly made. I was turned 21 about like 2 weeks ago. I was born in Austin, but grew up in San Marcos. I moved around a lot. I had like 8 different elementary schools alone, which says a lot. But yeah, I work for a utility company. I'm not going to tell you guys which one. And I'm going to pursue some real estate. Hopefully I can get into that. Hopefully the podcast blows up first and I don't even have to worry about it, but still as a side hustle, I might do it. Might dabble,
Yeah. I'm Logan / Chogan. Those are my 2 names. Maybe one day we'll explain how I got my Chogan name. But I'm also 21. I am married to Tyler, my wife. I work for a utility company, and same one as Chodorosa here, or Chris. And I also won't mention the name of the company. I've been in the utility industry for about 3 years now. And I'm just looking to also pursue entrepreneurship. I'm really interested in tech. That's my big thing at the moment. So I've really been trying to get into a new niche. And tech makes a lot of money, dude.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Nerd.
Yeah. So I mean, I've just been trying to get into tech. I'm not a very good salesman, I've come to find, but
you look like a car salesman.
You look like a father.
You ain't lying. I do look like a dad, and I'm only 21. Out of the whole group, I'm married. I drive an SUV. I don't have any kids except 2 weenie dogs.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Hey, but I do want to say, if you guys see Logan, aka Chogan, in public, just whenever, I don't care if someone's listening back to this in like a year from now, yell Chogan as loud as you possibly can, please. Because if I'm with him or Diaz with, it'll make our day. Yell that as loud as you can at the top of your lungs.
And I'm gonna bring this back. If you see him, ask him to defend the Alamo.
No. We're not doing all that. God, that's we'll have to explain that joke one day
old.
too. That's an old. I don't even think Caeden understands that
No,
joke.
Caeden does not.
I've got no idea what you guys are
So
talking
I
about.
guess this ties into how me and Chris met. I guess we could just do that real quick, and then how we met Caeden, or how Caeden met Chris here. Mm-hmm. We worked at a paintball place when we were like 14. Lost Paintball to be particular in San Marcos. Go Lost Paintball. And go Mike. But anyway, we basically, I didn't like this guy at first. Basically, Mike, the owner of Lost Paintball, took us to Whataburger one day. This guy copied my order.
It was a good order.
And by the way, Mike is the owner of the place that they worked at.
Yeah. And so basically, he took us to Whataburger. Didn't like this guy. He copies my order. Didn't like him even more after that. But we got to talking over that date, I guess, with Mike. And we just continued to do dates after that because I really liked this guy's energy. And we kind of were really similar, which normally doesn't work because opposites normally attract.
Yeah.
But and the Alamo thing, when we were refs there, there was this joke, like running joke. You can go ahead and explain it there, Chris, because you created it.
So there's a map at Lost Paintball called Siege. It's a castle map. It's attack and defend. Attacker's main goal is to just touch the flag. But for some reason, there's a whole bunch of kids that would call it the Alamo. He, for some reason, did not like that.
It wasn't the Alamo. It was a castle.
That's what he would always say. He's like, that's not the Alamo. So every time a group would come up, I would tell them, I'm like, go up to that guy and just be like, hey, can we go save the Alamo? Or can we go to the Alamo? He hated it every time until he eventually found out that I was the one telling them. And I actually think some kids ran up to him while we were at Walmart and was like, the Alamo!
Yeah, it wasn't at Walmart. It was at Whataburger.
Oh.
Because, we frequent. We frequent.
I can tell.
Yeah. But yeah, we frequent Whataburger, but it was at Whataburger. And then also at Walmart, some guys came up to us like, you those Lost Paintball guys?
Oh, yeah. That's what it was.
Yeah, and it was when you actually worked at Walmart, but you weren't on the clock. We were just there for something. But
yeah, that's the story of how me and Chogan met. You want to go ahead and say how we met?
Yeah, so I ended up meeting Diaz through a mutual friend that we used to hang out with, and we don't hang out with him anymore. So I'm not going to share like his name. I'm not going to name drop or anything, but we'll call him A. And me and A were downtown one night, just being 16, 17-year-old kids driving around, listening to music. And we were with some other buddies and my friend's mom's SUV, and he actually stole it for the night and took it like out of his mom's driveway. Like I think he just rolled it like out of the driveway and then just like, so it wouldn't like, when he turned it on, it wasn't going to be, loud and wake her up. So he ended up stealing his mom's SUV in the middle of the night and, came to pick us up. And, that's how we got downtown. And me and A are hanging out down there with everybody else. And he ends up calling Diaz, which at the time, Diaz isn't doing anything. He's just chilling at home. And I don't know Diaz, of course. And A tells him, like, hey, come hang out. So Diaz pulls up, and we end up having to share a seat because there are so many people in this SUV because we all wanted a carpool in one car for whatever reason. And he's sitting next to me. We start, talking, hanging out, just getting to know each other. And then, one thing led to another, and we just, kept hanging out after that and, became pretty close friends. And so that's how I met Diaz. And then I met Chogan probably like 3 months ago. I met him through Diaz because they're best friends. And me and Diaz got a place together. It only happens to be like a mile away from where Logan lives. And so started hanging out with him, going over to his apartment, kicking it with him. And so that's how I kind of got close with Logan.
What was your first impression of me, dude?
My first impression with Diaz was, dear God, who dressed him?
Yeah.
Dear God, like,
it was a great
like. Like I can't even. I stumbled on my words. I don't even like. He was wearing plaid shorts,
my cargo
and
shorts.
probably like some bright green T-shirt or something.
It was probably his Lost Paintball t-shirt.
Probably my Lost Paintball
t-shirt.
T-shirt.
Like it was just like, and I'm not trying to be a hater, but you had to see it. Like I didn't know if I wanted to be his friend.
Haters are motivators, but plaid cargo shorts are definitely not in style.
No,
but
definitely.
Hey, we're Unordinary.
One ordinary, yeah. If you
work.
guys wear them plaid shorts and everything, we love you guys. It's all jokes. We're just messing around. But yeah, his fashion game could use just a little bit of work.
I don't know. I got the Adam Sandler fit, dog.
Yeah, he does have the Adam Sandler fit with about what $500,000 less.
Yeah.
A little bit more than half a million.
Not $500,000, sorry, $500 million less.
There
I
we
didn't
go.
mean to say, I didn't say
like,
million, $500 million.
Adam Sandler is one of like the most humble actors. Dude still dresses like Chris.
I feel like I would dress like that still.
Imagine,
I would too.
like, man is so wealthy. Like, he could go out and buy, go out and buy as many clothes as he wants, shoes, everything if he wanted, and it wouldn't make a dent. And he just doesn't care, man. Because he's just authentic. He's just like,
he's
I'm
himself.
not. Yeah, like, exactly. Be yourself. Like, he doesn't care to have this and that and be all flashy and everything. Like, he just wants to be a regular guy that, he just happened to make money.
Yeah, that's mad respect to Adam Sandler for all these years being so humble.
I know, and if you want to ever come on, we're here.
Yeah, please, Adam, please.
Dude, did I actually ever tell you guys?
They would get confused on who's who.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you guys
the
that in I think my sophomore year, some girl because I went to Travis, actually called me Adam Sandler. She was like, "You look just like him." I was like, "What are you on about?" I was like, "What are you smoking, dude? I don't even look like. I guess I dress like him, and I'm a little brownish, but
in my personal opinion, you look more like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh, dear God.
I mean, it's the glasses, dude.
A little hungry, dog. Shoot.
I mean, like, if you look at his glasses, so this guy's worn the same type of glasses since I met him.
Oh, yeah. Dude,
Yeah.
he went to the eye doctor like 4 months ago and got the exact same pair of glasses.
He was
If
like,
it
"Where
ain't
y'all
broke,
keep
don't
the-
fix it."
Where y'all keep the Dahmer glasses at? Like, I'm here for the Dahmer glasses.
They're fire. I look weird in any other
Where do you
glasses.
keep the glasses that are going to make sure women stay 100 feet away from me?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
want those.
Yeah,
I'm like-
exactly. Nah, that's me, dog. Loosey goosey. I order new glasses, but these are like if I just shake a little bit, dude.
Shake something else, dog.
Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa.
PG-13, guys. PG-13. All right.
I'm talking about his hand for waving.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I kind of wanted to see what kind of share our like little quirks and features that each of us have that maybe the audience can relate with a little bit. Like one of mine, for example, I love pickle juice.
I mean, okay. I told you guys that I started going over to Chogi's apartment, and that's how we started getting closer. One day I went over there, and I see a snow cone machine. And I'm like, oh, cool, mans make snow cones, that's cool. Like, what does he got? Does he got like the blueberry fuego, the red flavors and stuff? Like, because they always had weird names. I don't know the names, but like, that like what would be like raspberry, cherry, like stuff like that. No, not at all. He takes shaved ice and then pickle juice and just mixes it together. And he has a pickle juice snow cone. And if he wants to talk about Jeffrey Dahmer, this one may look like it, but he acts the part because that is absolutely creepy.
No, y'all want to hear something else? What do you do with pickles?
What do you do with them?
Okay, so
Tell
I don't
'em.
do it all the time, but like
No.
those big like dill pickles.
How big?
Back in the day, and I don't really do it anymore because it really, really gets the bowels moving. If you want to say that, is I will. This sounds bad. Suck the inside out. I'll suck the inside out. Shove it full of Takis or hot Cheetos, and then eat it. It's really good, especially like sometimes if you put a little lime on there, like the lime hot Cheetos or something.
Bro, have you seen the Spicy King on TikTok or whatever they call him?
Oh,
There's a
yeah.
guy on TikTok where like he'll take like the I think it's a chili pickle, and it's like a red one,
Yeah.
and then he'll put like Takis and like spicy stuff on and eat it. And every time you tell me that, that's what it reminds me of. But that is absolutely horrendous. Like, not only do you eat the inside of it out, which I don't even know how you manage that, or suck it out, yeah, and then you put Takis in it as well, and then eat it.
Yeah,
I don't know what your wife sees in you, Chogan.
Yeah, I've kind of gone away from that. I don't really eat the big pickles anymore. I only ate them really just to get the juice. But then I found me a juice plug.
Dude, what is that?
Oh yeah.
What is that? Like, oh my gosh, a juice plug?
Yeah, so I worked at Bill Miller for about a year. Whenever I was like right out of high school, because I graduated early, I wanted a full-time job, and I found Bill Miller, and they paid good back in the day. It was like $12 an hour starting. Compared to, like,
Golly.
McDonald's was $8.
Dude, nowadays that's minimum wage around here.
They haven't upped it, so. But yeah, no, and I got in really good with the managers. Well, we always got these 5-gallon buckets of like pickles because we made pickles and onions, and then we also put them on the sandwiches and stuff. And then they were also out in the lobby for guests to like eat if they wanted with their food. And I was like, "What do y'all do with the juice?" And they were like, "Oh, we just throw it down the drain." And I was like, "No." And so I told my manager, I was like, as soon as we're running low on pickles, let me know. I'm taking home a whole gallon.
I bet you said it all secretive too. You like walked over, you're like, hey, you want to be my juice plug?
Yeah, and then they were like, well, I don't know what to charge you for that. And I was like, don't. And they were like, well, we have to charge you something. And I was like, charge me a gallon of tea, because you could buy a gallon of tea. That's why we had the gallon buckets for. So that's $4.32. At Walmart, I couldn't buy a gallon for less than $5. So I was like, man, I'm good. And I'm still friends with those managers to this day that I will call. I literally will text them on Snapchat, call them or message them and ask them if they have a gallon of pickle juice for me to pick up.
Dude, just imagine, like, you see him carrying that to his car and he just opens the passenger seat and just sets that down, like, in the floorboard, or even buckles it in and gives it a little kiss on the lid. Like, and he's like, you're coming home with
Caresses
me.
it.
And then just like, you know what I can see him doing? Driving down I-35 chugging that shit. Just take the top off and just
stab a straw in there, dude.
Might just do it. The amount of questions I get whenever I go get it at Bill Miller, because I don't go through the drive-through because I have to go see my plug in person. So I
like,
go
"You got the
inside and
stuff?"
I'm like,
Man's
hey,
never
man.
smoked weed or had an actual plug, but he's got a juice
Yeah, I
plug.
don't do any drugs, but like I literally, like, this is my pickle juice plug. I will go in and people ask me, what do you use the juice for? And I'm so embarrassed to tell them, like, yo, I use it for like pickle juice snow cones or this.
Drink
and
it.
This. I go, alcohol, pickle shots. I do pickle shots. Pickle Jello shots.
Ew, bro.
And they're like,
to be honest, now that you've said it out loud, you're probably gonna go do that. He's probably like, oh, wait,
I've never had a pickle shot.
Jello shots?
I've never had a pickle shot, but Tyler's had one. She says they're amazing, and she doesn't even like pickle juice like that. So I'm like, dude, I don't want to try it.
I don't think that, like, I also want to clarify. I don't think that pickle juice is bad.
I do.
No.
Like, I don't think that, because I used to, when I played football in middle school, like I would drink a little bit because like my parents would just get them like for sandwiches. So I'd pour a little like in a cup and drink it, you know, so, you know, maybe to help like with cramps and everything like that. But like this man loves it like religiously. That's the weird part.
I use
like,
it to enhance my
like,
gaming.
Like you make snow cones. Like you have a snow cone maker like machine.
Yeah.
And you use it, and as you're flavoring, you use pickle juice.
Optionally, and that's the
Like,
only flavor I have.
skip all that. Just buy pickles. Just buy pickles and eat pickles.
No, because I don't get the same satisfaction, dude. There's something about like putting the spoon in there and like, you know, it melts in your mouth. I don't know.
I just want to see you like
should
have
be on
a
My
pickle
Strange
craving
Addiction.
at like 3 a.m. Just shirtless, you walk out, like stub your toe on like your desk or something, and then make your way into the kitchen and just see you with a straw just sucking out of a 5-gallon drum of pickle juice.
You know what he did one time? We went to Six Flags, and on everything I love, he spent $80 on pickles on rocks. He
Yeah, I
bought
bought
so many. We would get off a ride, he'd be like, let's go hit the snow cone place up real quick. And like they were like $9 a pop.
Dude, that hurts my stomach.
And he had like 9 or 10 of them.
Yeah, so that day, my appetite, my bowels were moving for sure that day because we literally, when you go to Six Flags, you don't want to pay for food in the park because it's so expensive.
Yeah.
So we had sandwiches and like lunch meat out in the car. So we were gonna leave we had passes like.
Was the
season
lunch
passes.
meat like in a
It was in a
cooler?
cooler.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna. I mean, dude, with him, I wouldn't be surprised.
Hey.
He was like, "No, we left it on the hood."
Yeah, yo, it was grilling.
It was
Did we ever
grilling.
even go out to eat them?
No, we didn't because we bought a turkey leg instead.
Oh, yeah.
It was
Y'all
like
bought one
26 bucks,
turkey
too.
leg?
Well, I think we bought 2 because it was me, you, Sarah, and John. I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we ended up not eating them. But dude,
Until after.
my bowels were moving, dude. Like on the way home, bro,
Cooking. He was cooking.
cleaned me out, dude. Because each of those pickles on rocks comes with one of those giant pickles stuffed in a pickle juice snow
He
cone.
goes, "How far, Dad?"
And not only that, but he had the roller coaster, you know, just sloshing everything around, dog. Getting everything all nice and juicy in the inside.
Oh, absolutely not, dude.
His poop was green that night.
Oh, I bet it was. Did it look like a pickle when it came out?
Most of the time it comes out as liquid. If I'm being honest.
Smoothie,
Oh
dog.
my
If
god.
I'm being honest.
Hey, this man don't know what cramps are. Let me tell you.
Nah, actually, my leg keeps cramping up at the gym. When I'm,
Makes no sense.
especially when I'm squatting, it's this leg right here, like right here. I don't know what it is. We were doing leg press today, going to do 4 plates.
Bro, for him to solve that problem, he's like, I just need to drink more pickle juice, dog. I just, instead of 5 gallons, 10 a day. 10 gallons a day.
10 gallons a day.
It's
And-
easy. That's light.
What's even crazier is pickle juice isn't the only thing that he eats. He also eats just salt out of the packet.
Pickle
Yeah.
salt, bro. Pickle salt's amazing.
When we went to the gas station and you got that beer salt, and I just saw you in the
Pickle
front
flavor.
seat. Like, if you guys know, like, it actually comes in like what looks like a little like beer bottle, and he just takes it out, and like he was just driving, he just goes pops the top off, and he just goes,
One of these
and then
podcast
he just kept
episodes,
doing
I'm gonna,
it.
I'm gonna bring some.
That's
Just bring one and
disgusting.
just
Used to be worse. Used to when I finished one, I immediately went and got another. Or sometimes
Yeah.
I just double up. So I buy one and then buy a backup. It's
Yeah.
kind of like, you know, if you had an addiction to like nicotine or something. But,
but salt.
you know, I would just down it real quick.
Every time we went to Whataburger, man, he would literally grab packets for the road.
Yeah, packets of salt.
oh my god.
And not only that, he would eat some of the packets while we were there.
Dude, it's got like if I'm gonna do that, because I used to do like, you know, the Lucas when it'd come with like the green or yellow cans and it's
Yeah,
like in the
yeah.
plastic
Lime
little
or
like
lemon.
fat ones.
Yeah.
Like I would have some of that and everything, but it's got to be like the lemon one, or maybe like tahini with like watermelon or something like that. Like I would want a lot of it on, but like just Whataburger salt or just like plain salt in general by itself, that is psychopathic. That is, bro, and I bet you he licks the inside of it too. I mean, like opens it a little bit. He's like,
has to get every grain of salt.
dude, that's
like the
not
lime
okay.
salt? Yeah, I like the inside.
Yeah,
of
the
that.
lime salt.
Of course you do.
I
Of
can
course you do.
understand a little bit more,
You
but a salt packet from Whataburger, just straight salt, dude, that is insane.
You know what's really good? When I eat popcorn. That's honestly why I eat pickle juice snow cones. I had a really bad habit of eating popcorn at like 10 o'clock. So I would watch TV and my hands, I was having like an aneurysm, like trying to figure out, I was like shaking because I was like, what are my hands supposed to do? I'm watching TV. And so I, was eating pickle juice snow cones instead of.
Man was having a seizure.
Yeah, instead of popcorn, because popcorn's horrible, dude. All that butter, because I got the butter lovers.
Oh, that's
extra
what's
buttery.
horrible. That's what's horrible.
Yeah.
And it got even worse because I found out putting the pickle salt in the bag when you're done, and then like
Just
was so good, so good. My tongue, it would tear up my tongue, but I was like, it's so good.
Dude, the second you just did that, and like I imagined like what you just said, dude, I swear I just got like a headache for 5 seconds right here, and then it just went away.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Like, does that not make your head pound? Because like, isn't that like a bunch of sodium? Like, it doesn't make like your like the salt and the pickle juice. That isn't like I feel like. It, like
Body's
almost
used
like
to it.
if you've ever like been done crying and you're just your head in the front just like hurts. I feel like that's how I'd feel if I
No.
consumed what you consume.
I drink a ton of water, but I've also not.
Yeah,
I've
because
started
you
to
take so much
alleviate
salt
that
in.
habit.
That's why you dehydrate yourself.
Yeah, I've
You
started
take
to
too much.
alleviate that though. So I don't really eat salt that much anymore. Like I'm not at the dinner table like, you know what I mean? I also like the last time
We'll have to
I got-
fact check that with Tyler.
I got pickle salt like 2 weeks ago with y'all, and I haven't got another one. Like I said, it used to be like every time I ran out, and before that one, I hadn't had one in like a year.
Yeah.
And because Tyler was getting mad at me, she's like, "You're gonna destroy your liver, you're gonna destroy your kidneys, you're gonna destroy everything that you have, all because you are like basically addicted to sodium. Maybe I should be on My Strange Addictions. I don't know."
oh god, dude, because you know how far he had to drive just to get that salt.
Where?
Because he lived
Or
all
how
the
far?
he lived all the way past Lost Paintball, so he had to drive down that entire road to that gas station right there.
Yeah, the
Which-
guy knew me there.
I was like, which is like a 15, 16-minute drive. So he spent 30 minutes just getting salt.
Yeah.
Now, technically only 15, because the second he got it in his hand, he took it all the way home. Like,
Yeah.
he had
I
it
don't know
open.
if he made it
had
home.
opened, and he probably didn't make it home, so guess what? He probably had
No.
another one.
I was opening it. As I was leaving the door.
That's why he had the backup.
He was like, hey, man, yeah, I'll take that. Here's the $10. Yeah. Here's the money.
My card's in the thing. I'm opening it. But
He's like, sir, it hasn't approved yet. It's not going to decline.
dude, and I don't think I've ever told y'all, but the guy that worked at that convenience store,
Weird.
he was an Indian guy. And that sounds stereotypical, and I don't mean to be stereotypical, but that he was like heavy Indian, and like they owned the gas station, and he loved Tyler,
I was like, he was weird about it.
like weird about it.
like romantically.
Yeah,
Ooh.
and, like we've been together for a long time, and he knew that, and every time we went there, he's like, "Hello, baby." Yeah.
Last time I would have got in there. Never again.
Yeah,
Never
no,
again.
it was really weird. Did you experience it?
Whenever
Yeah.
whenever she's not there, where's your girlfriend?
Yeah. Where's your girlfriend?
It's actually my wife.
Yeah, but now. But yeah, no. Went in there like 2 months ago. He still works there. Haven't seen you in a long time.
He remembers you.
Yes. Dude, I went in there all the time. I was always getting pickle salt or Arizona tea.
Oh,
And
the
so-
Arizona tea was gas.
So like, bro,
There's nothing.
it baffled me. Dude, went in there, bought lottery tickets. I'm gonna get the lucky one for you, baby.
Dude, he may like you. I don't know if it's Tyler,
no,
man.
I don't. Every time he acted like that, most of the time Tyler was with me.
He's like, come to the counter, baby.
Yeah, come to the counter.
Come here, Logan, Nelson. Come here.
That's gross.
But he still works there, and he's had his car stolen like 4 times, which is pretty funny.
Jeez.
Yeah,
That's funny.
dude. Well, it's
Dude, at some point you think you put like a boot on it or one of those like tire locks or like wheel locks. At some point, man, you got like after 4, he's like, it's okay, I get another one.
yeah. It was insurance is probably high. One of the times his car got stolen, he didn't have an insurance.
Dang.
Yeah. So he had to buy a whole new car.
Dude,
So-
you always gotta have insurance,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. No, dude. But
Yeah.
Speaking of having insurance.
Yeah, this man doesn't know what insurance is.
Yeah.
He couldn't tell
Hey,
you.
let's not. Let's
Dude, I
not.
have a life insurance policy. Man doesn't have one. I got a Roth IRA for when I grow up and become old Chogan. And then on top of that, I got car insurance, health insurance. Like I have all these insurances. What's this guy got?
I got dental and eye insurance, dude.
But not medical.
No.
You don't have medical insurance.
No.
Yeah, and
Don't get
to
sick.
anybody out there, we're not trying to get canceled. I just want to point out, I get it if you don't have health insurance. We just make fun of him because me
I'm
and him
here.
both have it, and we can go to the doctor like this and that and everything. So we just make fun of him and stuff. But we get it if some people can't afford it. By the way,
Well, and some people just don't like the system.
yeah, some people would rather just pay like whatever it costs out of pocket, like for just something, whatever it may be, than like pay, you know, $400 or $500 a month, like every single month. You know, like say I bust my head open and have to get stitches, right? You know, like I didn't hurt myself for 3 years, and I was saving $400 or $500, not paying that every month.
Yeah.
And so like I was just able to pay for it out of pocket like then, and I actually saved money. So I can understand why some people just don't even want it.
Tyler works with a lot of people like that, being in the dental industry.
Yeah.
She works with a lot of people that just don't care to have insurance. They just, especially older people, like elderly people.
Oh, wow.
You know, they've already retired. They don't want to pay into that insurance anymore, even though their job may have, you know, provided it for them, even being retired. They just don't care because it's not as good, and they would much rather, they have nothing else to pay for most of the time. Much rather just pay for their one dental visit every year,
Yeah.
or maybe two. The cleanings aren't expensive; they're like $100.
Mm-hmm.
There's one customer or patient that she has in particular that he owns like a Jaguar and he doesn't have insurance, but he comes in and he like trades his cars for like gold ingots and stuff. It's really cool.
Sometimes some people just have enough money where they just don't have to.
Yeah, I mean, being
There's
an
no
entrepreneur,
point,
you know that, you know, once we age out of 26, because I'm still on my mom's plan, even being married, I'm allowed to. But once I age out of 26, if you're an entrepreneur, you got to kind of find your own stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, it is what it is. That's the way the United States works.
Yeah,
That is
so
indeed.
get some health care, my boy.
Yeah.
I will try.
And when you get a vehicle, car insurance.
Oh
that'd be
yeah,
great.
well,
That as
I
well.
kind of gonna need to get car insurance, especially if I'm financing it. I'm gonna have to.
And
get
we
it.
do clown them on the car insurance because, especially to anybody listening as well, like you really need car insurance, even if it's liability, because like if you are to wreck into somebody, and some of you probably already know, you're probably like, yeah, we get it. We are like, I know exactly what you're gonna say. But like for the people that don't, like if you wreck into somebody, you can get into a lot of trouble and even face like jail time if you hurt somebody, or you know, I think even too if you can't pay the fines and stuff like from it and stuff. So you know, just it's like you can get it cheap for like $100 a month or something like that, if not a little less, depending on what car you have. For liability, but definitely that's why we clown him for that, because we want him to, you know, be responsible for that.
I mean, taking into account, I got into an accident 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I have this on my arm from the airbag. I'm a wonderful driver. You know, I'm not like super bad. You know, I do consider myself, I do a lot of autocross, so I knew what I was doing. I had a 2019 Civic Si and just changed the brakes. And my back brakes are going out like really bad, like they were starting to do the thunder whenever I was pressing the brake, and I had to really push it in to get to stop. And I changed my brakes, and I was gonna miss my exit. Decided the one time, I never do this. The one time I yanked the wheel over to make my exit, and I hit the brakes pretty hard because there's a car in front of me, and then there's a car to my right because it's 2 lanes for the exit. And the back end slides out, smacks into the other guy, and then I'm going straight for a barrier at 60 miles an hour.
Jeez.
And, you know, if it wasn't for my insurance, I would have been out of car. I wouldn't have gotten paid out for the car. You know, the other guy would have had to pay for his damages. In addition to that, he tried to file a personal injury claim with a personal injury lawyer so that he could, like, just milk my insurance, but thankfully my insurance put a stop to it because they were going to raise my premium even more if that went through.
Yeah.
Because, you know, he at the side of the accident, he said there was he felt fine. So the EMTs, police, everything.
And then I bet he called somebody afterwards and they're like, oh, you can get money out of this. You better, you know, my neck, you know, to try to get money, which is ridiculous. But I'm just glad to hear everybody's okay, man, because all that stuff can be replaced at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So speaking of cars, when I got my driver's license, within the first 4 hours, I crashed my truck.
4 hours?
Within the first 4 hours of having my driver's license,
Yikes.
I managed to crash my truck, and it was absolutely embarrassing to have to call my parents. So long story short for you guys at home, my grandpa had an old Ford Ranger, and if you know anything about a Ford Ranger, those things, I mean, they'll go like 350, 400,000 miles, if not more, without like with the original transmission, engine, everything. I mean, they are beast. And my grandpa had one for sale, and when I was 15, he told me, "You give me $500 and I'll give it to you." And I'm absolutely excited. It needs a little bit of work. The tires are bald, the brakes are not too good, but I'm excited to have, you know, my first truck. So I get the truck from him. I don't know if I already said this, but it's a 2000 Ford Ranger. So, you know, she's a bit old. And so my dad drives it home from his house, and it sits, and it sits in the front until I turn 16. And every day when I'm going to school, taking the bus, or my parents are taking me to school, I'm looking at it, and I'm so excited to drive. And when I was in driving school, I feel like I did pretty well. I wasn't like, cause they would drive with you and stuff. Like I felt like I did great, never any close calls, almost hit anybody, nothing. So I get a big head, I think I'm good at driving. My 16th birthday rolls around, get my driver's license, and my parents are at work. I think I got an Uber there or something. So my parents are at work, and I asked them to, because I was like, Mom, I just got my license, I passed, like, can I go drive my car? And they're like, absolutely, like, go for it. You worked hard for this. And so I'm just listening to music, cruising around town, what I think everybody does when they first get a car. You're coming up with any excuse to drive around. And I end up in 5 o'clock traffic here in Austin, which if you live in Austin or even just in a big city, you know how it can be. And some lady is trying to squeeze in because we're just in bumper to bumper traffic. She goes to squeeze in front of me, and I have to slam on my brakes. But like I said before, the tires were bald and the brakes were trash. And I ended up skidding right into the back of her and just messed up her back bumper, dude. And dude, I had to call my mom. Dude, I ain't gonna lie, man. I was crying. I was on the phone and I was like, well, I got into a car accident. I'm so sorry. Cause I was scared. Like, I know I bought my truck, but I lived with them. So I was scared that they were going to like take my truck away or be like, you can't drive. Like, I was so scared. And I felt so dumb. I was like, ain't no way I just crashed like my truck that like, in like, it wasn't like the most perfect thing, but it was mine. Yeah. And I worked hard for it, And so like, I was just so upset, and it was so embarrassing. My whole family was clowning on me for like it happening and stuff. And it was absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, man, it's like crashed my car in the first 4 hours of getting my license.
That's crazy. That's the only accident I've ever been in is the one that I was involved in like 6 months ago.
I'm still clean.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I've had a few run-ins.
I've been driving for 4 years. How long you been driving, Chris? Give or take a year.
Yeah, a year in all.
A
year in all, because he goes back and forth with having a limit or not.
Hey, don't hate on the Pontiac Bandit. The Pontiac Bandit was beautiful.
No, it wasn't.
It was an 07 Pontiac.
It's the most, besides the Sentra, it is the most, well, I guess you've only ever had two cars. The Sentra and the Pontiac.
Yeah.
I think the Pontiac may have been a little better than the Sentra.
Yeah.
It lasted me longer than the Sentra did. I only had
better.
the Sentra for like 4 months before it crapped out on me.
Yeah, and funny sort of that. It's actually in a tow yard right now, unless it's been auctioned off.
Oh,
because,
the
Pontiac?
the
Pontiac.
Yeah.
So at
It's
his
been
old
auctioned off.
apartment, they were going to say, like, if you don't have your car registered at the apartment, like, we're going to start towing. And he'd have insurance. And I don't think at the time it was in his name either.
Didn't switch it yet.
And so they just ended up taking it to a tow yard where it's just sat ever since, or they auctioned it off. But yeah, we don't even know what's up with the Pontiac Bandit anymore.
I assume they auctioned it off the second that the lot fees would have been worth the auction amount. And the reason, little backstory, the reason why it wasn't in his name is because he bought it from a friend. He hadn't transferred it over yet because you still owed your friend like a little bit of money or something for it, right?
Nah, I paid it in full. It was only $1,000.
Oh, okay. So you paid for the car.
That was the first red flag, by the way. The car was only $1,000.
It lasted me a decent while.
And I mean, I went over to help him because it was sitting there. He didn't have insurance. He didn't drive it because he works from home. He didn't drive it that much. And anyway, his tire went flat.
Oh.
And it sat there for like 3 months.
Yeah.
With a flat tire. And I'm like, dude, we got to get your tire fixed. Go over. Dude, that was the longest day ever. Couldn't find the freaking lug nut.
It took us like 6 hours to change that tire.
I've changed a tire in like 30 minutes. This guy, bro, he got discount tire rims because the other ones were trashed on it. He got discount tire rims on the car. And they have special lugs so that they have special lug nuts so that they can't be stolen as easy. Now, if they want them, they're going to steal them. But yeah, I go and I'm like, oh, I looked it up, bring all my tools. Not working. Go to this place. What was it? Advanced Auto Parts?
Yeah, we went to because there's an auto part place right down the street from where I lived. We went there, found a part that should have fit, did not fit.
Dude, it's like when you're working on a project at home and you go back and forth from Home Depot like 8 times in one day, and you just want to be done with it.
Yep.
Where else did we go after that?
So I had the bright idea to call. I said, where'd you get your rims? He goes, Discount Tire. I call him. I said, hey, y'all got a lug, because they have his car in the system because he bought it for his car.
Yeah.
I said, y'all have the lug pattern or like the socket for these lugs. They said, oh yeah, we should have given you one, but if we didn't, just come back get one for free. Bro, tell me why.
Oh my God.
I put it in the freaking what you call it?
The little
I'm going
cross.
I put it in the cross. I'm going to take it. I'm going to do the first one. Tell me why this freaking socket breaks. It splits it. It's
What?
metal. It's metal. I go to twist it, splits right in half. Bring it back to discount. Oh, sorry. We gave you a messed up one. I've never seen that happen. Here's our last one. And I was like, Chris, if this one breaks, I hope you know we've wasted 6 hours of our day. 6 hours.
Luckily,
Go
it
back.
did not.
Jack up the car, get it off. Tell me why we couldn't get the freaking wheel back on after the tire was fixed.
Oh my gosh.
Couldn't get the wheel back
Dude,
on.
I love you, Diaz, but I just would have left. I would have left. If I'm a bad friend, I'm a bad friend, dude. I would have been like, I'm so.
Well, no, 'cause we were doing
I'm
something that
so
day together,
over
too.
this.
Yeah. I got at his house at like 8 a.m. Left at 2. Because we had to meet we were meeting somebody somewhere.
I don't remember
I
what we
can't
did.
remember what we were doing, but it was 2 o'clock. I was like, oh, I'll get there. It'll take 30 minutes, Chris. I got the tools. I got everything. I got the jack, everything. We're going to jack it up and put it on some jack stands, take it off, take it to Walmart, bring it back, have a brand new tire or discount tire. We'll have a brand new tire within like an hour.
Dude, I feel like that's how it always happens. Like when you say like, oh, hey man, you want to help me change my alternator, or like, hey man, you want to help me like whether it's changing a flat like or like a wheel bearing, whatever. It's just like, oh, it only take like an hour or so, and it ends up being an all day project because something just it's just always one thing that just doesn't work out, and it takes forever.
Yeah, transitioning. I think
Y'all wanna do a quick little debate?
go ahead, bro. Go
yeah,
ahead.
if you've got one, I really want to do
Look,
one.
okay. I'm just saying. Someone asked me this, and I am heavy on one side. So who do you guys think would win a fight? All right, 16 teenagers with aluminum bats or one silverback gorilla.
I'll let you go first.
I'm gonna say 16 teenagers.
Really, I'm
And the
going
reason
silverback gorilla.
The reason
Why did they do it like that?
the reason I say that is because like one, like a gorilla, definitely a big animal, could definitely harm you and stuff. But like I feel like with humans and stuff, like I don't know if they'd immediately like just go into attack mode or like, you know, come chasing after me, like for one. But for two, 16 teenagers with bats. So like 16 bats. And they're all coming at me and hitting me with bats. I can at least try to bob and weave 2 gorilla hands coming at me. But them bats, bro, they're not missing.
Nah.
They're not.
Especially
they're
a big
not,
target like a gorilla.
Like, unless I can run away. Can I run away or no?
No, you have.
Oh,
to.
I have to fight?
You're not. It's not you. It's just random teenagers.
Oh, well, no, I know. But I'm saying, like, is this, like, happening in a parking lot or something? Like, can I dip out?
No, you won't be able to leave. You have to. You're like in a cage.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm definitely getting my ass kicked by the 16 teenagers.
That's what I'm saying. The teenagers are gonna win.
Let me tell you, it's a silverback gorilla, bro.
But there's only one of them.
Okay, put into your head, bro. One big old honker of a silverback gorilla.
Yeah.
16 teenagers.
Yeah.
One swipe, there goes 50% of them.
Okay.
Boom.
But guess
One
what?
swipe.
Then he's got to recharge his attack, right? He's got to recharge, and then while he's doing that, boom, boom, boom.
It's a bat.
You're telling me with one smack, the gorilla's taking out 8 teenagers.
There's no way.
He's not taking out 8
What about the people
teenagers.
behind him? They're
Dude, 16 bats, bro, like 16 teenagers, bro, they're taking that gorilla down. That gorilla's done for.
Ain't no way.
Dude, one hit to the back of that gorilla's head, dog, done. With a
Concussion.
bat? With a bat, bro?
If somebody hits him,
Cracking his skull.
Hits him in the back of the
Cracked.
head, he's probably done.
So you're telling me, gorilla's in the middle, 16 people surround him with a baseball bat. Like, and they all start hitting him. He may hurt some
one
people,
swipe.
but he's losing.
One
He
swipe.
may get a couple people, but he's losing. He's
but
done.
then he's got to recharge his attack.
Dude, I'm telling you, like, they're freaking. They live in the wild, bro. They fight off wild animals, dog.
Dude, I understand, but
Like,
does a wild animal have a baseball bat?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Dude, is it 16 white boys swinging baseball bats
Yeah,
from the
I
varsity
guess.
varsity baseball team?
I don't know, dog. Maybe people in the comment section could, put in their own 2 cents, and maybe it changed my mind. But I'm siding with, it's one big giant gorilla. Boom, half of them. Like, if it was 16 teenagers with
It's not gonna kill them with that swipe though. They're just gonna especially the people at the end of the swipe. They're gonna just fall on the ground, get back up.
Hey, he may kill that first kid though.
Oh, that first kid's dead.
That first kid's a
one's
goner. The
dead.
first kid's head gone, 10 feet away.
But you're telling me the 8th person's dead too?
I'm saying the 8th person's dead, dog. This is a big old
There's
gorilla.
no way that he is killing 8 people with this. There's
It's
no
not
way.
happening.
Dog, you seen Godzilla?
Is it Godzilla? Are they going up against Godzilla?
Yeah, but
Nice.
Godzilla is also just a fake movie.
But yeah, no.
Well, you let us know in the comments. 16 teenagers with baseball bats coming for your head, or a silverback gorilla. What do you think would take you down in a fight easier?
No,
right?
it's who would win against each other.
Who would win the fight, basically?
Like-
Who would win a fight, like us versus?
No, like them
them.
versus each other.
Yeah, so if like,
Oh yeah, dude. I don't know why I got lost, bro. I'm so dumb.
you're good, dog. You're good.
No, but the
Why did that
teenagers,
confuse me?
the teenagers taking that Dubsky baby, taking.
I just
That's a W.
I disagree personally, but one thing I did want to also discuss in this first episode is coming up. We're recording this on a Sunday. Is it Sunday or Saturday today?
Sunday.
It's Sunday.
Sunday.
December 3rd. Is the 3rd today or 2nd?
Oh wait,
Today's the 3rd.
the
Today's
3rd.
Today's the 3rd.
On Tuesday at 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. Eastern time, the first trailer of GTA 6 comes out.
Oh, that's
I've heard about
right.
that.
What are y'all? Do y'all think it's gonna be flop? Is it gonna live up to the hype? I mean, we've been waiting for this for what 10, 12 years.
I feel like
2013. I think it's going on. It's going on 11 years because
Yeah.
it came out in 2013. So it's been almost probably around 11 years.
Did y'all watch the leaks?
no.
I saw one where it showed like around like the map and stuff a little bit. But other than that, I haven't seen too much about it, man. But I hope that it's a banger because we have waited so long. I've played GTA 5 for the longest time and got pretty high up in the ranks, man. So
I'm banking.
I really hope that it is actually really good, and definitely, of course, I'm excited because GTA 5 was already so gas, and so I can't imagine what GTA 6 would look like.
The real question is, do you guys think they're gonna bring back any old characters, like especially because it's supposed to be in Vice City, from what the leaks have indicated and from what they even said, like at the Super Bowl of 2020, I think.
Yeah, they've been giving hints for a while now. I do think because like GTA 4 is in Vice City.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So like is like Nico, is that his name?
Yeah, the main character.
The main character is Nico, right? So is he gonna be involved in some way? I think it's supposed to be like Bonnie and Clyde for the story mode.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I heard about that. Yeah.
So I don't know, dude.
And
Like,
then isn't it like I know it's Vice City, but didn't they say the map is going to be like way bigger?
they're saying that it's supposed to be other cities in Florida. So it's supposed to be Miami is Vice City, but it's supposed to also have other surrounding cities, and then maybe even include some of Cuba. Because Cuba's like right, or like the Florida Keys at least.
Yeah, like maybe you can fly there or something, or like boat there by like, or
How big do you think the map's gonna be?
I don't know how to do that.
I don't know. That's the thing.
If I had to guess, I mean not guess, but I think that would be awesome is if it was like twice as big as the map that we have now.
For GTA?
Yeah, because I just feel like, dude, if you want, you get into a Lamborghini on there or whatever, man, like, and you drive around, like, you can get to the other side of the map, like, within a couple minutes, like,
Exactly.
maybe, like, 5-6 minutes, And so, like, I just feel like it being bigger, there's just, I feel like there's more to do, like, just more area to run and, like, just new things.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I think it's gonna live up to the hype. They're saying it's also gonna be like $150. So,
Dude, then they could market that thing at 500, dude. I'm buying it.
I'm buying it.
because
I'm
I
buying it.
want to see it. Did you also see that other games are copying the background? So like Rockstar, I believe it was on Instagram. it said like their trailer, and then it had the colors in the background.
Mm-hmm.
And now Call of Duty has done it. Fall Guys copied it. Like they're all copying like their background of like the backdrop of their posts.
That's insane. And it makes sense though, because their tweet just announcing that the trailer would be early December has surpassed any tweet's record in any time. Like the first tweet ever made on Twitter doesn't even have that.
Dude,
many
have you seen the
likes.
TikToks? It's like it like whatever it may be. It'll be like this is happening before we get the GTA 6 trailer.
Yeah.
Like that's ridiculous. Like
We got Gail Lewis before the GTA 6
Oh,
trailer.
Gail Lewis, dude.
we'll have a new president before the GTA 6 trailer. Not actually, but yeah, man.
Dude, did you guys ever see that YouTuber? I don't remember what his name was, but he was like, "Oh, I have somebody in with Rockstar," and he's all like, he posted a video of him with the fake GTA 6 game.
What
This
is
was
that guy's
this was
name?
back like, I'm talking about eight years ago. It was a while ago.
Dang.
But
It's like freaking heck. What is his name? He wore glasses.
yes. But he
dude, I
was
can't
like,
think of his name.
this is gonna be what GTA 6 looks like. He's like, I can't believe that I got it firsthand. He's like, oh my god, the disc is in it and everything, and like, obviously came out to be fake.
It literally, the disc was like a play on of the GTA 5. You know how they have like the girl in the front,
Yeah.
in the bikini, and then it was like just some pictures in the background. It looked
Yeah.
exactly like the GTA 5 disc, but with like pink coloring
Yeah,
for GTA 6.
it was so stupid.
Fernando.
Fernando, that's his name.
That's his name. Yeah, no, dude, he was horrible. And then, dude, Mr. Boss for the win. I haven't watched Mr. Boss for the win. Have y'all watched Mr. Boss?
I think you showed me a couple videos from
He
him.
used to
haven't.
cover all GTA news. Well, GTA is kind of dead at the moment. Like GTA 5, I mean, they still have a solid player base, but I haven't played in like a year. But yeah, no, he's been uploading for like 2 years straight, speculating when the GTA 6 trailer is going to come out, and all of his titles and thumbnails are clickbait.
Oh my god,
New
Oh
GTA
my
6 information.
gosh.
Same thing. Did you ever watch Saints Fan?
no.
People in his comment section, you go and it just says Mexican Mr. Boss for the win.
Bro,
Mr.
nothing
Boss-
frustrates me more than like just full on
Clickbait.
clickbaits. Like
Yeah.
it's just completely fake. Like
Yeah.
you'll see a YouTuber and he's like, "We lost our house, guys," and then he's like, "What's up, guys? Having an amazing day. Like, how are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are, having a blessed day." And then he just like goes on with this video, and it's just like, why, bro?
Why?
Like, why?
And we do not do that. Everything you're gonna see is 100%
it's
genuine.
on here. No clickbait. No nothing. Fast forwards to 2 months in the future.
It's like, oh my
my
god,
God.
my daughter died.
Clickbait.
Thumbnail is like, all of us like that. Yeah, like, oh my god. Yeah, no, I hate those thumbnails. I watch a lot of car YouTubers.
Yeah.
Bro, tell me why DDE, Daily Driven Exotics, like
Yeah.
every thumbnail they have is, or, like, bro,
Or
we don't
how
need
my
all
Lamborghini
that.
how my Lamborghini cost me 50 grand, or we may sell it, or and then it's just them going, "Guys, I don't know what we're supposed to do, like the Lamborghini is having issues, like I don't know what we're going to do." But like they'll try to clickbait it.
I bought the most expensive hypercar ever. Who cares, bro? Who cares? Just, I want to see the video. Dude,
Yeah.
They got clowned on it. They got clowned on for it.
Or they'll do the clickbait with like women and stuff, like not DDE, but
No,
just
but, like-
they'll do clickbait for just
Like Rice
hormonal
come
kids.
back in the day?
Yeah, hormonal kids that just be like, "Oh my god."
Dude, have you seen this is a little bit of a transition, but SSS Sniper Wolf?
Yeah, back
Oh.
in the day, yeah.
What she
Bro,
back
did?
in the
Didn't she do some
day.
crazy ass stuff today?
I heard that there's some crazy scandal about it, but I don't know anything about it.
Okay, so she does reaction content.
Yeah. I know
and
she
it's
used to do that.
The lowest of the low kind of content you could upload.
Yeah, you're
It's-
reacting to other people making videos.
and it's normally already viral videos, so it's like, it's easy.
It's like, "Oh, that's so cool. I can't believe that happened," or "Oh,
Yeah.
awesome." Like it's literally just your reaction to it, and people are like, you're just like, "Oh my gosh, like this is so cool." Like I don't understand it.
Yeah, so the controversy is there's this guy who makes fun of her on YouTube.
Yeah.
He goes, SS Sniper Wolf is back at it again.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, posts her views that she gets. She gets like 2 million views per video, per
'cause she's-
reaction video still. And she just,
Jeez.
it's crazy. And so she is in the city that he lives in, which I believe is LA. And for like an event or something. I think it was like TwitchCon or something.
Yeah.
And she's there. And she knows where this guy lives.
Yeah.
She goes to his house, starts an Instagram live, streaming to like 2,000-3,000 people at minimum, posts this guy's address.
Oh my gosh,
It
bro.
was so bad.
Leak someone's Addy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh
It was so
my
bad.
God.
Dude,
Dude, that's
just
like that's
doxed
got to
him.
be like the worst nightmare. Like it's your home, it's your safe place, and she does that.
And for like what? Like what do you gain from doing that?
That is absolutely that is just sad. That is ridiculous.
But yeah, man, that was really what I wanted to discuss and bring to the table. I don't know if you guys had heard of it or not, but yeah, I know pretty freaking crazy. Somebody that I used to watch to and probably whack to back in the day. As, she played Call of Duty, bro.
Hey, she was
a
bad.
girl, and
She
she
was
always
bad.
wore like tight shirts, and you could see her cleavage. Bro, you can't blame
Logan
me.
Logan clicks on the YouTube video. He's like, my parents won't know this in my search history. And he's just, who's SS Sniper Wolf, Logan? Oh, it's just a YouTuber I watch, Mom.
He's
Play
like,
Call of Duty.
Just
he's
plays
like,
Call of Duty.
SS Sniper Wolf bikini pics.
As he-
So there was at one point,
Hey, don't lie. You've looked up that before on a YouTuber. At least when you were younger. When you were younger, you did it once.
Clipper, it didn't happen.
Don't leave me out here hanging to dry, bro.
When I
Logan,
was-
stop. Don't you lie to me. You've looked up a woman that you liked that was famous before in either like some kind of like bathing suit clothing or just
Or
like
seeing
in
her
lingerie or
movies
whatever.
popped up.
Or like, yeah.
let me tell you what I did.
Oh, okay.
So back
Go
in the
for it.
day, SS Sniper Wolf, there was a rumor that she started doing,
I heard about
Porn.
that. I heard about that.
and
And she was like the #1 search like porn
yeah.
for a minute.
and she didn't actually do it, but Mia Khalifa looked like Sniper Wolf.
Oh.
And so, like, there were some videos going around, and I was like, oh my God.
14-year-old Chogan was like,
in love.
yes,
He was like,
yes.
that Sniper Wolf. You finally, like, dude, this man's life was set. Like
I was
his
13.
world, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You were 13, bro. There was nothing that mattered else.
He was like, this sauce, bro. Oh.
But yeah, no, that's me, dog.
Dude, that is absolutely hilarious, bro.
I can't even cap. There was one time where I was hung up on Debbie Ryan, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Looked
Jesse.
looked up,
Hey, Jesse.
and dude, don't even know why, but I clicked the first link I saw, bro. It was the fakest nude pose from her, dude. And little Chris, I was like, I think that's real. I was like, it looks real.
Oh my
But
God,
dude,
Debbie Ryan.
like thinking back to it, dude, literally just looked like her face put on a naked woman's body.
It was like a magazine cutout with like someone else's face on it.
Click on
like
there.
it's like a bikini pic, and then it's just a different face put on. That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Different
bro.
colored skin and everything, dog.
He's like, this is real.
But yeah, I was like,
He made himself believe it.
I was like, oh my God, no way.
Debbie Ryan.
You won't believe
Debbie
what
Ryan?
did.
OF?
You won't believe what Debbie Ryan did.
Bro, that makes me think. Y'all remember Catch Me Outside? How about that?
What?
Oh yeah, doesn't she have don't she have an OF now?
Dude, she was on Bad Baby. She was on Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
Dude, she made $18 million. The day she turned 18, she created an OF.
Oh my
18
god.
million
People were waiting,
dollars.
Bro, it's so sad. Like, go actually like find a different way to make money. Don't sell your body online, bro.
what's
It's
crazy,
absolutely
though,
just
It's
disgusting.
How many of those men were older
Waiting.
men? Waiting.
Oh, yeah,
crowding.
yeah.
And the day she turns 18, she's
Like she could have been 16 and sent those guys those pictures and they would have ate it up. They
Oh,
wouldn't
yeah.
have had any conscience of being like, this is not okay. Like they would have done it.
Yeah.
That is absolutely
Yeah.
disgusting.
Until that that post nut clarity hit, and then
No, someone like that,
They're weird,
they
bro.
didn't care. They didn't care. They were so happy when she made that.
It's like EDP, bro.
Oh
got
my
caught
gosh.
Twice. Like, come
dude,
on.
that's right.
I'm
He
just
did get
getting
caught
I'm
twice.
just getting a cupcake, man.
and it's
I'm
even
just getting a
crazier.
cupcake.
It's even crazier because he was like low key making a comeback, and then got caught up. Who did he get caught up by? It was.
Gideon.
I was like about to say. I was like, I'm
Which-
pretty sure.
Have y'all seen?
No, what
I
happened with
haven't.
Gideon?
Gideon is no longer Gideon. You can't find Gideon on YouTube at all. He's Gideon, and he now, instead of playing pranks, goes out and kind of crazy, has done a complete 180, tries to bring people to Christ.
Yeah, man, I saw that.
That's
I saw that he was
crazy.
talking about God, man. I guess it just kind of showed up at his doorstep one day, and he followed it.
Hey,
Yeah.
well, to one their own, dude.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
each their own. It's
Oh,
gonna
that's
work
what I
for
meant.
him, I think. He's so famous, people just love him for him. But it's cool. It's crazy to me how you can go from doing the most devious, like shit, basically on YouTube, and like really just annoying, like PD stuff like that, and then I'm just gonna talk about Christ, bring people to the Lord.
Hey, it's a powerful thing, man.
I was about to say, I was
really
like,
is.
he found God, and that's his thing.
Yeah.
That's his thing. That
Dude, but that's crazy. But that's also amazing. I saw him on a, I think it was the Impulsive podcast, potentially like back a while ago, and he was just saying like how he just found God, and like he was saying like I'm blessed to be where I'm at in life and stuff. And I think Logan was like, oh, like you're blessed that you have like money and fans and stuff, or something around there. And then he had to like correct him, and he was like, no, he's like, I'm blessed that like I'm able to live the life that I live, and like just super thankful, and like definitely chasing the right things, and not trying to get like attention from doing like stupid like pranks or something. And not necessarily like stupid, because I don't think he's like a bad YouTuber. He's trying to make content and stuff, and it's what he loves, but probably over the top too much sometimes.
Yeah. Did you guys see that one woman who broke a Walmart TV trying to get views on YouTube?
Yes,
I didn't see that.
saw that.
You didn't
on
see
TikTok. Yeah.
Yeah, she went to a Walmart, and I think she brought her own TV.
Yeah.
But made it seem like it was the Walmart TV, and she was like, hey, come here, like to the Walmart worker, and she was like, I don't like this TV, and then just like hit it with the bat, and like the Walmart worker was like, yo, what? And throughout the whole video, because I watched a little bit of it, she was just like harassing people, and it wasn't even funny harassment. It was like just stupid stuff like that. Like was just like, come on, bro. And I don't even think I think she only got like 60,000 views on that video.
Yeah, it was.
That's
It didn't go like viral.
And I think she also got arrested because, it looked like she was actually breaking one of their TVs.
Yeah.
But I looked at that and I was like, dude, if you're going to do, like, I would rather do like the harmless pranks. Like how me and you used to do as kids. We used to go up to random Walmart workers and we'd be like, hey, my dad sent us here to look for a certain tool. We can't find it. And they're like, what is it? He said it's like a TREE. We don't know what it is. And I remember the first time we did that, one of the guy we did it to, because they didn't have, they have handhelds now. They didn't have one of those. So he's like, TREE. He's like, I don't know. And dude, me and Logan could not hold face. We were basically spinning in a circle because we would turn around and smile and then turn back around. Just straight face it.
Yeah, we would like look around and be like,
and then we would see each other do it, and it would like set off a reaction.
I bet you guys thought you were so funny. I bet you guys
it
thought
was-
you
we
were
did.
so
It
funny.
was hilarious until they got handhelds, and then I was like, "Can I get a TREE?"
And they type it in and be like,
He's all,
oh.
"Do you mean tree?"
Do you mean trade?
those are in the outdoor section.
Aisle 13, little one.
Yeah.
I know.
But, dude, so that lady, like, imagine getting exposed like that, like, and then not even getting that many views. And then imagine getting exposed and then still not getting any views from when
Yeah.
people got exposed and want to go see the video. Like, you still didn't even get, like, a good, to views or anything like that. Like, just absolutely just,
I was like,
Like,
people are just ridiculous sometimes,
what?
man.
Yeah.
what makes you think that?
Imagine the people that do that and don't get they get less than that.
Oh, yeah.
Like they just do dumb stuff.
Like, the
They
ones
get
that do it,
less
it just
than that.
doesn't get seen.
Yeah.
They get like 2-3 likes. Or,
Yeah.
maybe like 30 likes. And it's like, you did all that for what?
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I feel like,
People will do anything for 5 seconds of fame.
Yeah.
They'll do anything just to be seen for 5 seconds.
just like how that one woman who's in prison right now, went around to HEBs and Walmarts, would open up the ice cream cans and lick them, and then close it, put it back.
I have not
that's
heard
out
about
You
that.
guys, did y'all both? Did you hear
No,
about that? Dude,
no.
she would go around because it was I don't remember what challenge she started, because some people try to follow in her footsteps, but she would literally go around, open up ice cream containers, lick straight down the middle, close it up, put it back inside.
Wait, was she like a darker lady?
I don't remember.
I can't remember.
I have to go look
But I
look
feel
into
like I
it.
did see that once, and it was at a gas station.
Yeah, but she obviously cops found who she is because she was posting about it.
Also, she was licking the ice cream. I bet you could find her saliva on something.
Yeah. And so they sentenced her because it's a felony. That it's I don't remember.
Biohazard.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, it was a
Getting
felony.
someone
So
sick,
she's in prison. She actually might be out now because I think she only got sentenced to like 5 years. But
That's still crazy, bro. Licking ice cream. Go to
yeah,
jail
I'm
for
like,
it.
dude, like throughout that whole time, because there were a lot of people that started following her footsteps when doing that.
That's
so I was
gross.
like, dude, I am not eating ice cream
I don't
at
eat
all.
ice cream.
I love ice cream, dude.
love ice cream.
Ice cream is so good. Especially, dude, cookie two steps. That's my favorite
Dude,
one.
and you're weird for that. Not liking ice cream, but you'll drink pickle juice.
Dude, I don't like sweets.
Horrendous.
That's true. He doesn't like sweets.
Okay, the only
except for what is it?
I have 3 sweets that I like. Ice cream, it has to be cookies and cream.
Mm-hmm.
I won't eat any other one. Maybe just pure chocolate. Like, but it has to be dark chocolate, not milk chocolate. Yeah, and then like on top of that, I only eat like chocolate chip cookies. And then my mom's brownies and my mom's moose pie.
Oh my God, her
Or
moose
Tyler,
pie.
Tyler can make both of them, and they're just as good. But it's my mom's recipe.
I'm gonna need to try some of those.
Yeah, I was like, could you actually
Yeah.
make me one?
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
need
will
to try
pay-
some of
I'll pay
those.
Tyler to make me some, dude. 'Cause
Bet, dog.
I was like, dude, the moose pie, bro, is so freaking good.
Dude, I think I've had it. I'm pretty sure my family makes it too. I just don't know that it's called
It's
the moose
good,
pie.
dude. And the brownies, we had them at the wedding, dude. Brownies Tyler made for our wedding. She made both her cake, and I didn't want a cake. I wanted brownies because I am really passionate about cars. I wanted to have like a car themed cake. Well, she was like, I'll just make you brownies, and we'll put the little Hot Wheels on top of them. And then the kids can keep the Hot Wheels, and I was like, that'd be awesome. And dude, those brownies, I had one, went back for another one, all gone. The cake,
Jeez.
dude, the cake completely demolished.
That gas, bro. I need some of them
She
brownies.
bakes, bro. She's so good at baking.
I need some of them brownies. Hey, when we're done with this podcast, you trying to go over to your house?
I'll have her bake some
Hey,
stuff.
Tyler.
But
Dude, I'm telling you
make
right
them
now,
brownies?
I will pay Tyler to make me some moose pie.
Bet,
Because
dude.
that moose pie that your mom made was so gas. I was trying to save it because I got me a slice home.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna save this for tomorrow. And then, it was literally like, Chris. He's like,
calling his name.
Chris, and I was like,
It could be better than that too. My mom couldn't find the Oreo crust, and she didn't want to make it. My mom, bless her, she's 40, but she was going at the time. She's still going through some health stuff. She's found out that she may have an autoimmune disease.
yeah.
Ooh.
And she's trying to figure out what's causing it, and she was having like the shakes, and so she couldn't. She would love to make like a fresh crust, but she just couldn't do all the work for it. And it's not much work, but you have to like beat Oreos down to the crumbs, and then you have to pound it, then you have to bake it. She
Yeah.
just didn't want to do all that. So normally she just buys the Oreo crust. So
Dang.
Oh, dude. I know. I'm glad to hear that she's doing good though. That
Yeah, she's doing good
genuinely
now.
had me worried so much. Like when you texted me about that, like I was like, oh my God.
yeah, she's doing good now, which is really good. And she's honestly just experimenting with herself. She went to see a neurologist, like a specialist, to see if they could help her figure out what the issue is. But
Yeah.
she thinks she may have figured it out, that it might be a gluten issue or a dairy issue.
Mm-hmm.
So she's cut out one or the other, and then gone back to feeling normal, and then she'll eat one. She's not sure if it's both yet or if it's just one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
well, at least when she figures them out, she can X them out of her life and get back to feeling normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's about to retire too, so it's like.
Oh yeah, because she's gonna try to become a director, and if she can't, she's just gonna retire, right?
Yeah. So. But yeah, I mean, I think, is that a good discussion?
Yeah, I was like, I
for
think
our
that's
first
pretty
potty?
good, dude.
I think that was good.
I mean, I do want to end off really quickly by saying a couple things. First thing is, I'll be the one editing all of these. So, and we have a planned upload schedule to be uploading early mornings. Not sure what time yet. On Wednesdays. So every Wednesday you can look forward to a new podcast episode from us. And it should be available everywhere that you can listen to podcasts, including the video version, of course, on YouTube. And then we also have TikTok, Instagram, and stuff like that for our socials that you can
X.
see like clips or behind the scenes. And they should all be either the Unordinary Podcast or Unordinary Podcast.
Yeah, and it'll be the same logo, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
it'll
you'll
be-
see- you'll see
It'll
it.
be the same logo for each one of them. You'll know it's us. And I will be in charge of like all the media, like the social media and
Yes.
stuff, and TikToks and everything like that.
But anyways, I mean, do you guys have anything else you want to add there for the end?
No, I mean, thank you for tuning in. And we look forward to, maybe having helping somebody smile and, get through your week, just like this is helping us get through our weeks, just telling stories and cracking it up.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We're excited to go down this journey with you guys, and we hope that, you know, you guys just really enjoy everything. And, you know, please comment if you want to hear us talk about, you know, certain things, or tell us how you like the podcast, man. We really appreciate the feedback.
Yeah, and if you ever see us in person, do not hesitate to come up to us and say anything. You know, we love you guys. You know, I know we don't have that many fans right now, but when we start having them, you know, we love every single one of you guys. And, you know, feel free. Don't freak out. You know, we're just normal people. But
we're actually unordinary people.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, I think we ended off at that, and you know, thank you guys for listening, and we'll catch you next week on Wednesday.
See you guys.
For another Unordinary episode.
Bye.
Peace.